Alright guys, I have been waiting to make this video for a little while now. Hopefully you guys don't see too much glare here. I got one of those Dasaita Chinese stereo decks that were really expensive, but it was all plug and play, beautiful setup through this Corolla. And I love it. It has great sound. However, the sound is only as good as your verbal commands don't come into play. So this is why I'm saying this. Right now we got the car turned on. It's just the accessory, so the stereo starts up. So I'm gonna play a little bit. It's instrumental. It's not anything that's copyrighted. It is poorly duplicated. So as you guys can see, volume's down, but the volume is very high as far as the sound coming out the speakers. Now, hey Google, any chance you could tell me what time it is?
2:52 p.m.
Okay, you guys hear that, right? Now, same volume level, and now it's way lower. Now, the kicker is, if somebody was to send me a text message, let me pause this. I'm gonna cut these videos together, so. Just sent myself a text message, guys. Okay, so here's the text. Now we go back to the stereo. Instantly, it's back. Okay, here's another text message. Well, that's a messenger. But the volume returns to regular status. So basically when I hop in the car and let's say it's on lower one, or maybe I say, hey, Google, let's navigate me somewhere or whatever, as soon as that command gets said, all of a sudden that's what happens. So it's really annoying. I've looked at sound settings with the Dasaita. I think it's an Android Auto issue. I don't know if it's with an update or whatever, but if you look, you can see all my volumes. My volume's fine, but this stereo does have on the main menu a little equalizer area for amplifier. Anything I do here doesn't change anything. Here, loudness, spat, cut frequency, bass adjustments. It doesn't matter what I choose here because it doesn't make a difference. Until I get that notification that says like there's a text message or a messenger message, something that makes the phone notify outside of Android Auto, that is the only time it returns back to its regular sound, which is really, really annoying. So I'm hoping you Android Auto fanatics out there, or people with Dasaita radios, maybe you guys know of a trick that I don't know. Oh, also, there was one thing I found online. If I go to settings, I'm going to show you guys this here. You go all the way down. Everybody knows with the Dasaita stereos, you go into car settings, and then down here, factory settings. Go in here, 126 is the factory code. You get in here, you get all kinds of new settings to do. None of this matters. All this is like radio, does it use CarLink, and all these different things. You could change your car logo if it's a different car. The different radio bands, we're on America too. But here is where I was told before, where, oh, you just adjust your Bluetooth volume. Well, that sucker's maxed out, guys. So that didn't do a dang thing at all for me. Went into Canvas, I looked to see if, like, volume adjustments. I tried negative decibel things, and that didn't work. This is just how to study the keys on the, the steering wheel controls. And under all other settings, none of these settings do anything. Like, it's just amp volume. There's another logo or some kind of text message. Rear panel, amp volume. I mean, it's negative decibels, so you're only going lower. So I am going to get the heck out of here because I don't want any kind of YouTube thing going off with copyright infringement. So that's my issue, guys. Anybody out there, I would really appreciate any kind of help you could steer me towards. But I am so sick of this stereo doing what it's doing. It's inconvenient. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, I can deal with it half the time because at least I know the trick to bring it back. But, you know, you want to use your Android Auto with your Google Voice commands, and you can't do that without it returning the volume. It's like if there was a way to tell Google that there's a set volume that it wants to return to, like, that would be helpful. But I don't even see that as an option within my phone settings. And I've tried the other tricks about going into disabling absolute Bluetooth volume. I've seen that on YouTube. I saw a few other tricks that were in the developer options of the phone. But I know I'm not the only one experiencing this. And these are really, I mean, I'm telling you, this brand right here, they're awesome stereos. Those things can handle some amazing amplification, and it does wireless Android Auto, wireless CarPlay. You can't beat this stereo. This stereo is absolutely phenomenal, and the way that they made it just like perfectly look like, you know, it was made to be with this car. It fools everybody. It's amazing. It's a 10.2 inch display. So again, guys, I'm just asking for some help here. And if you guys know anything at all about how this freaking stereo works, and you got any techniques, any tricks that you think that might work, I would love to hear them in the comment section. I'd really appreciate it. And with that, guys, I'm gonna let you go. So hopefully somebody's got some kind of technique or something. They've ran into the same problem, and maybe they reached out to Dasaita themselves and maybe got a fix from them, or it's a firmware update or whatever, you know. I work on computers for a living, so I know my way around electronics, and I know my way around programming, and I've rooted phones myself, and you know, so I'm not a novice with this, but I can't figure it out. So anyway, hope you guys are having a good one. Until the next video, we'll see you later.